Hey everybody, it's Sleeve on part 2 of my 4-part Philadelphia supermarket tour. And before we get this party started, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and comment below. Let me know you subscribe. We're up in North Philadelphia at Seven Brothers Supermarket. According to some research I've done, it used to be a cousin supermarket, which was a shopping bag during that time. And we'll probably see some shopping bag decor elements. But, of course, as you can tell by the Super Saver awning and I guess you can call it a cart corral, that gate or that fencing they have around the front of the supermarket, this is a former Acme, former 33M. And we're going to go in on the left-hand side, just like the Hong Kong supermarket over in the Longcrest area that we went to would have. This one keeps its original entrance, and in fact the entire layout is just as it was when it was at Acme. But we're going to see it's a lot different from an Acme. As we walk in here, of course, the entrance is the same. But then we are greeted to signs from a Giant or other Royal Ahold or Delhaize supermarket, and pictures from the A&P Fresh Market 2.0. I believe they found a Super Fresh that was either purchased by Acme or remodeled or just went out of business, and they were able to pick up the fixtures. You see, you say produce behind that sign, but all you have is the label scar, if you will. But overall, I do say the pictures and different other decor elements they've oh, and there's the aisle marker. It's also from Giant, but yep, I was going to say and there's the shopping bag produce lettering. And again, you have the produce alcove that, again, 33M Acme's had, leading up to the deli and seafood section. But I do say that the elements that they've brought in from other supermarkets do work pretty well with here. Now, I don't know what the point of this walled-off section. Possibly it was an in-store pharmacy when this was a shopping bag, but they've since, instead of knocking it down, they went and just put doorways through. And what do we have here? Essential Everyday. This store is supplied by Super Value, so it is kind of still an Acme of sorts, if you remember the Super Value years. But they had a lot of ethnic, mostly Hispanic products here, which again serves the community. And I would say this store was very, very well stocked. I really liked this store. It was interesting hodgepodge of A&P or Super Fresh, Giant Stop and Shop, or Food Line or Hanford decor elements. You see right there again the A&P Fresh Market 2.0 pictures. By the way, the Acme and Old Bridge that we toured was A&P Fresh Market 1.0. I'm still looking for a Intact 2.0. And of course the Acme and Society Hill, that had what the Acme Style blog referred to as the Funky Fresh decor. Meanwhile, I'm also looking for an Intact A&P Food Market, and also what I call the Super Fresh decor. I'll explain those in future episodes as I believe I'm going to be finding them in the near future. But as we walk around here, it's not as doesn't feel as small as some of the stores I toured. Like we're in the Hong Kong supermarket, it felt like the aisles were exceptionally narrow. These it feels packed, but it also feels very easy to navigate, I guess you say. Again, the bakery sign up there is still Vintage Shopping Bag, and the picture we saw, that's A&P or Super Fresh. I don't believe that made it to Farmer Jack. I believe that Farmer Jack in Detroit still had the A&P Food Market decor. And it may have made it down to Save-A Center. down in Louisiana. Actually, no, I don't think so. I think that was after 2010, and Save a Center and Farmer Jack and all of them were sold off by 2007. And now the price tag signs reminds me of Dieterdings, which they also are supplied by Super Value. So that may be a Super Value thing. But now we're going to see something very interesting. So we look over the frozen cases, the signs. You notice they have an S for the Super Fresh, and it says Fresh. These are similar to the A&P Fresh Market signs. These are Super Fresh signs. So I'm guessing either a Super Fresh went out of business in 2015, as with the rest of A&P, and the owners of Seven Brothers showed up and picked them up at a fixture sale, or they picked them up in a dumpster. And I'm not judging. I mean, they do look really nice here. Actually, all the different decor looks pretty nice. I was going to use the bathroom here, but it was locked. I guess there's someone in there. So, actually, spoiler alert, I actually get to use the bathroom at the Pathmark. Well, former Pathmark, I should say, that we're going to be visiting in the next episode. By the way, some people notice that the picture quality is not, on these videos I do, is not up to par with some of the other videos I do, and that's because I am concealing a hidden camera on my person. And the one I purchased cost me about $45-50 on Amazon. By the way, when we looked up there, of course, you had the new or newer style fluorescent tube lights, but you also had the holes in the ceiling. That's where the Acme Market's mercury vapor lights would have been back when this was an Acme. But at any rate, I have a inexpensive hidden camera. I do want to upgrade to a better camera that shoots in 4K that I can have on my person, concealed again. But to do that, that's going to cost around $200 to $250. And right now, I don't have that kind of money on me. I ain't made of money. So if anyone wants to start a GoFundMe, hey, I'm all for it, But at any rate, again, when I get, monetized down the road, which, again, is my goal, it'll be a lot easier to afford to, drive out the places and have better camera quality. It's just all, about, making the improvements as we can. But speaking of improvements, those giant Carlisle aisle markers really look nice here. I was trying to look for some interesting, candy like the stuff I found at the Hong Kong supermarket, but they didn't have anything like that. So I just bought some regular old candy or whatever, and just at least so I bought something so that I don't arouse suspicion. This person walked around the store, walked out, didn't buy anything. I wonder what he was doing. And as we come to the registers, looks like the register lights are vintage A&P as well, or super fresh, if you will. Apparently, somebody put their candy thing on the door there, so it fell off when I opened. But I put it back up there just because it's the right thing to do. As you can see. All in all, it was a nice store. If I lived in the area, I would definitely shop there on a regular. Nice selection of things, and all in all, overall great experience. Now here I make a little bit of a mistake. As I walk out, I was going to walk to the right side of the building because I remember I went to Hong Kong supermarket prior, and that's where their entrance and exit was. But then I realized, no, the entrance and exit is over on the same side as produce here. Well, that's it for me, folks, as I'm going to squeeze through the little gate there. Like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, tell a friend. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, got right through. I can't believe I got in this place.